Okay. So what does Chinese medicine say about oil pulling? So oil pulling is an ancient therapy for maintaining oral hygiene, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as I mentioned earlier, we don't see and treat bacteria or virus as an enemy, right? So we don't really say, hey, you have to do this, do that. So we we have to find problems from ourselves. So from Chinese medicine, we doesn't have oil pulling theory, but we consider as our mouth as following. Okay, first of all, our teeth represent our kidney function. So the more healthy our kidney, the more healthy our teeth have. So
Interesting.
mm-hmm. So when you have enough energy, you don't use up too much when you are young, then you have better healthy teeth, and they're not easily fall off when we are aged.
Okay.
So this is one thing. Second thing, our tongue. Our tongue is a reflection of our entire body. Mm-hmm. The
Oh,
shape
really?
of the tongue, the color of the tongue represents lots of things. Excess of heat or excess of cold, and the coating on the top reflects the dampness in our body. So if you see it too greasy, of your coating, then that means too much meat
Okay.
or too dampness in your body. Mm-hmm. And people like to brush off their coating. We don't recommend that.
The coating
Um,
on the tongue.
yes, we don't recommend
Gotcha.
because gradually you're gonna lose the sensitivity of tasting. So you have to keep the coating. You have the coat. It's just because it's not healthy in your body. That's why you have thick coating. So you have to make sure your internal body is balanced out. So then you have better look of your tongue.
Okay. I got you.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
And
when you're
then
sick, you're saying then you should clean your tongue.
uh, when you are sick, you have to treat the internal body, and then your tongue is a reflection actually. So you
Okay.
don't need to do anything about your tongue.
Okay.
It's just a reflection. Once your internal body is kind of like a nice weather as a Hawaii, then your tongue looks perfect. If your internal body is kind of like a Seattle and San Francisco, then your tongue looks crazy.
Right. Right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good. Good.
And also people when they are woke up in the morning and then they feel their like a bitter taste in their mouth, that's a liver problem. When you have like a sweet taste, that's your spleen and the small stomach function.
Mm-hmm.
So there's lots of ways to identify if you're healthy enough in your body or not. So it's not only for virus or bacteria in your teeth. It's more from internal instead of those little things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Uh,
So,
yeah.
well, then I guess is that the last question?
No, the last question is also like any recommendation for dental care. We have one extra teeth exercise, which can strengthen up your teeth. It's kind of like this. So I'm gonna do it for you, huh?
Okay.
So just do it 36 times a day.
Like make your teeth hit each other.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's it for all the questions I had before.
Okay. That was very good. Let me stop that.